Hey Aquarius, this is your monthly reading for July 2020, and this is a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The energy is transferable and can be vice versa in this reading. Also, the reading is timeless, so even if it says July, it should resonate even whenever you happen to come across the video. So, Aquarius, I'm going to do your past, present, future with the Osho Zen Tarot first, and then move on to your main spread. For your past, we have awareness. So you had kind of like a little bit of an awakening, or a situation where you burned through possible, like, you know, old fears, old thoughts, old beliefs, and thinking and feeling a lot more clear. You know, it looks like a Buddha figure on the inside here, so it's like gaining awareness and understanding, seeing through a lot of illusion that your earthly bound body carries with it. For your current situation, we have the dream, which is the six of water, and this is kind of like the Six of Cups energy. But for the Osho Zen Tarot, its focus is on, you know, if you are wrapped up in a dream of how a relationship should be, or, you know, your dream partner, or, you know, some kind of fantasy, then you're leaving any human here in reality nowhere to go but to fall short and to disappoint you. So this, you know, these unhealthy expectations, these fantasy-like expectations of the love life that you want, or, you know, the job that you want, or, you know, wherever your emotions lie, this situation, it's kind of like it's robbing you, and it's robbing whoever you get involved with, or whatever you get involved with, because it's ultimately setting them up for disaster. Kind of like, you know, no one can live up to your dream type, you know, no one can live up to a fantasy unless your fantasy is grounded in reality. So for your future, we have conditioning, so you might break that belief system. This awareness might carry over, and you'll break that belief system and realize that you have some false conditioning, false programming that you need to drop, because ultimately it just confines you. You're not a sheep, you're a lion. All of these sheep are happy to have this lion around here, walking around with sheep's wool on, but, you know, the lion isn't happy. You're not happy. So I'm gonna move on to your main spread with the Shadowscapes deck, and then clarify with the Rider-Waite deck. Okay. Aquarius, July 2020. Aquarius. For your current situation, it's Seven of Pentacles. So again, kind of feeling unsure, unconvinced, wondering if whatever you're putting your energy into will pay off. It's like this is like another one of those expectation cards, like, you know, wondering if you'll get what you're expecting, or what you think the seeds that you've sown. For your recent past, we have the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is here. It's like a nostalgia, you know, being caught up of someone from your past coming in and giving these like nostalgia feelings or memories, or, you know, in general being caught up in maybe old patterns, old conditioning, but we'll clarify. For your abilities, this July we have the Justice card in reverse. I feel like you might have some trouble maintaining balance and keeping your decisions clear and just. You might have a bit of temptation to do some less than integral actions. This also, for some of you, might have to do with the the justice system. Struggling with that, perhaps, you know, paperwork issues, maybe. We'll clarify. For your love, passions, and interests, for July, we have Two of Cups in reverse. So maybe some communication issues or disharmony, imbalance in your love, passions, and interests, whether that's, you know, a creative project with some partners or a relationship or family. For your outcome this month, we have the Hierophant. So you might be going back to school, or, you know, diving deep into learning and regaining your balance and stability and strength, your inner knowing, devoting yourself to something to help you realign with yourself again. With the Condition card in the future and the Hierophant, it's kind of like, you know, coming into your own power. Not necessarily abiding by a society's rules or, you know, what others say you should do. Just like, you know, taking off the wool and devoting yourself to something that will serve you and serves others outside of yourself. So like your higher purpose type thing. And let's clarify here. Six of Cups, please. In the recent past for Aquarius. Six of Cups, recent past. I feel like someone came charging in with some communication, possibly, you know, admitting their feelings to you, but it kind of like caught you off guard, perhaps. And again, it's to clarify the Six of Cups, so it's someone from your past, and it might have caught you off guard, and they might have seemed a bit harsh, or you reacted to this harshly. But there is some kind of harshness in what's going down here. So let's see. Aquarius. Yeah, I feel like I definitely feel like maybe this was you. So I feel like with the Six of Cups, someone from your past came in and they were very youthful, eager, wanting to try something new with you, something that would have been stable and reliable, something, you know, built well to last. Someone attractive and inspiring, passionate, someone that possibly, you know, makes you laugh and happy, but for some reason I feel like it was met with a sharp tongue. Awareness, please. And this, again, the energies can be transferable, so this could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates and leave what doesn't. Awareness, please. Recent past. Five of Wands. Five of Wands for awareness, okay. I feel like through some conflict and a possible, like, you know, someone might have been a little bit competitive with you, or you might have felt competitive with other people. This might be like some toxic patterns that you see occurring in your life frequently, or you might be finding yourself involved in a lot. you might feel chained to someone or something that is toxic and a bit repetitive, and seems like you can't break free from it. So it's like a lot of toxic combative energy here, and right now in your for your recent past, it's like I feel like you were just trying to find the clarity in the situation, find some kind of peace and awareness, understanding of what, and right now whatever's being offered, let me see. Ooh. Pretty confusing. And so when I was shuffling, pre-shuffling, before I started recording it, I had like a very confusing energy. It was hard to maintain my focus. So let's see. This is kind of the same thing. Yeah, Knight of Wands, King of Wands. I feel like maybe someone was a little bit too aggressive with their offer. Though sweet and innocent and well-intended, it might have came on a little bit too aggressive, and you had to meet it with harsh words, and it might have caused a little bit of conflict. And this is a pattern that might have been repeating for some time, and you're just trying to gain awareness and clarity out of it, and collaborate, you know, co-create with the universe. I feel like, you know, awareness. Yeah, I feel like to stay true to yourself, we have the Hierophant twice here. To stay true to yourself, you had to step away and gain some clarity on the situation. Some clarity and awareness. Shine some light. Take some alone time and focus. Dedicate yourself to something, maybe relearning something, going back to school, going back to work or something. But in general, you know, you're just trying to get away from this energy where maybe someone came on a little bit too strong, and it caused an argument or conflict. There's also, you know, a competitive energy here. So if that means anything, comment below. Seven of Pentacles for the current situation. Aquarius, July, Seven of Pentacles. So right now, I feel like you're just waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting, and you're not really sure what's gonna happen. You're patient. You're patient, and you know that there's a lot of possibilities open to you, that the world is yours. But there is a bit of uncertainty that you're going through right now. Let's see. Right now, if you are seeking some clarity in that situation, what's being suggested is to take some time out. Lay down your swords, Aquarius. Lay down your swords, rest, reflect. See what's working for you, what's not working for you, what's gotten you this far, and what's hindered you so far. What are you going to take moving forward, and what are you going to leave behind? What old toxic patterns are you going to leave behind? What old ideals are you going to leave behind, and what offers are you going to take? Clarity can come in when you rest your mind and remain open and optimistic. Not necessarily positive, but, you know, knowing that even if something bad happens, good will come of that. It's, you know, I don't know. More corny stuff, you know, but we all know it's true. So it's like, not everyone wants to hear it, but okay. Wow. Talking. The Dream, Six of Water. Hold on, please. The Dream, Six of Water. Yeah, I feel like your emotions are really overflowing when it comes to this dream love that you have. Like it feels unrealistic, and it kind of like, it feels like it's like driving you emotionally crazy, and like maybe like pouring over into your life, pouring over into your relationships and your friendships, and you know, this desire to have this thing that is ultimately unattainable for probably any freaking human on the planet, because it's a you know, there's a difference between a dream grounded in reality, and there's a difference between that and a fantasy, because you know, give humans a chance. Give humans a chance. Let's see. The dream, Ace of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, you're just like trapping yourself in this. You're trapping yourself in these ideals of this dream love. You're trapping yourself. You're trapping other people. It's keeping your water muddy. It's keeping your water, you know, your water, you can't drink from muddy water. It's just contaminating your mind and your spirit. And you're isolating yourself, and it's just mind trap. So with the dream and the Page of Cups, it's like a very naive, super shallow energy where you're looking for something that isn't really realistic and isn't gonna last long. It wouldn't last long even if it were real. So, Justice in reverse for July abilities. Justice. Again, we have the Six of Cups, and we have the Star, so we have, you know, visions, fantasy, healing. We have this past person coming up, this nostalgia, and, you know, again, we have the Seven of Pentacles, so you're definitely unsure of something, and it feels like maybe you're unsure of this offer, and all of this is to clarify the Justice card. So I feel like you might do this past person an injustice because of your uncertainty of its ability to be stable, reliable, something real and tangible, but ultimately it's just your dreams, your fantasies that's contaminating your mind and your ability to be sure in this thing. So, you know, what it takes is clearing your water, maybe even doing dream work, meditating, stuff like that, understanding the difference between what your higher self wants and what your ego wants, serving your future self and serving your current self. There are illusions about here, and I feel like it might be sabotaging offers. I'm not saying that you have to like devote yourself to this past person or past job or whatever, but there is an injustice that might happen in July that at your hands. So just be aware not to act cruelly, even if they are aggressive. Try not to be so ruthless. There are ways to maneuver it. So yeah, be nurturing, be kind. You are comfortable in yourself. You are reliable in yourself. You can, you know, you are capable. You have an abundance around you, and you have the resources. You have high intuition. It just takes the ability to tell the difference between your intuition and your ego right now for July. Two of Cups in reverse, please. Love, passions, and interests for Aquarius, July. Two of Cups. So right now, you might be, in July, you might be having a bit of communication problems and disharmony, whether it be in work or your relationships or family. But when you take the time to ground yourself and not worry so much about I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that. Just, you know, ground yourself and do something with your hands. Maybe work out in the garden, get in nature or whatever. That's when you can really see these offers of love clearly, either from your family members or humans, or, you know, or humans, oh my goodness. Or a love, you know, whatever. But success comes when you make sure to keep your waters clear and ground yourself, because I'm an air sign too, but when we get in our heads, we contaminate ourselves. We contaminate ourselves and sabotage ourselves. It's a separate place, the ego and the intuition, and it's hard for us to tell as air signs, but we really, when we ground ourselves and clear our waters, we can be very, very successful in whatever we want. So in July, you have the abilities to really, really triumph. It's what it's looking like. So as long as you maintain your integrity and do just and rightness by others, even when pushed, I feel like it's just really going to turn out extremely successful for you with the Six of Wands. Yeah, people are looking at you. People are I feel like they're watching to make sure you're making the right moves and being integrity, building solid work. So just try to be mindful and maintain your awareness and understanding. The Hierophant, please, for the future. Aquarius, Hierophant. Okay, so there's gonna be an offer here, something inspiring and possibly exciting for you, but you're gonna be all up in your head about it, and you might react immaturely towards the end of the month. The Page of Swords is kind of, you know, like someone who is loose-tongued and quite loudly and proudly ignorant, possibly, especially with the Nine of Swords here. You're like all up in your head and not clear anyways, but you're going to be loud about it. So it's like there's an offer here that something that you really, really feel devoted to and dedicated and inspired about, but just check yourself. Check yourself, because that might be your old false conditioning trying to make you be something that you're not. Conditioning. Aquarius. Ooh. Yeah, when you drop the false conditioning, when you drop your old patterns, your old it doesn't have to be your patterns, your toxic patterns. It could be someone around you putting you in this headspace, and someone around you being ruthless with their tongue and immature. You know, just take it how it resonates. Try to, like, you know. So for this, it's like when you drop the false conditioning, when you drop the lies and the falsities and stuff like that, your blessings can come flowing in. Clarity, everything's clear when the sun is out, right? People react to you warmer and stuff like that. I feel like someone might be clinging. Let's see. Let me see. You might have a controlling earth sign in your life for some of you. Someone trying to cling to you and trying to throw you off balance a little bit in your mind for some of you. And that's not for all of you, I can tell that, but Justice card. Yeah, in general, what I'm seeing here is that you just need to maintain your balance as much as possible. I feel like there's going to be people, unintentionally so, but a lot of offers being thrown your way, and you're just going to have to be just and balanced in your decisions and how you treat others. Have integrity, because a lot of people are watching you. If you need to, step away and shine some light. on what you need clarity on, but make sure to stay clear of ego advice. And remember, when it comes to love, don't don't isolate yourself or set others up for failure with relying on a dream. Six of snake. Oh goodness gracious! Snake medicine. 6 in reverse. If you're into numerology, I would check that out. For me, I call 6 kind of like the check yourself. Make sure you're doing right by others and by yourself, and doing right by your health and stuff like that. So in reverse, it is transmutation medicine. So in the contrary position, you may have chosen to mask your ability to change. So, you know, clinging to your, possibly, you know, unintentionally holding on to old patterns and stuff like that. So look at the idea that you may fear changing your present state of affairs because this may entail a short passage into discomfort. Does this discomfort keep you from assuming the viewpoint of the magician within? Is the old pattern safe, reliable, and a rut? In order to glide beyond that place which has become safe but non-productive, become snake. Release the outer skin of your present identity. Move through the dreamlike illusion that has insisted on static continuity. Oh, good Lord, I'm so thirsty, sorry. And find a new rhythm as your body glides across the sands of consciousness. Like a river winding its way towards the great waters of the sea, immerse yourself in the water that is known and know that a single droplet which you represent is being accepted by the whole. Feel the snake rhythm and you will dance freely, incorporating those transmuting forces of the universe as a part of your sensual dance of power. So yeah, definitely work through this with as much balance as possible. This is actually a really positive reading if you can sit with it in the right mindset. So I hope this really helped, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Donations are appreciated, and have a wonderful month. Thank you.